Hey everyone, this is Mr. Barry again. I want to make sure that we all get this message, and so hopefully this will apply and that you guys will understand it. A couple of things for a check-in. Number one, reading. The daily reading assignment of 20 minutes every day is really important. So if you're doing that, awesome. And please make sure your parents watch this video too, because that way we'll all be on the same page. The page, pun not intended. We are all responsible for reading that 20 minutes, and then we will be doing the writing portion of that on Fridays in class. So if you are at home, then you'll do the same process. You'll just do it from home. The Canvas assignment should be figured out mostly by now, and you'll see week 1, week 2, week 3, and if you go to your Canvas agenda, you'll see which one is due that Friday. So every Friday, come in, be prepared to write about what you have read that week. It is a very good idea to take some notes, because if we don't take notes or write down at least a few details, we don't all have the kind of memory that will just remember everything. So if that's you, it's me for sure. I'll need to write down a few things. Make sure you're doing that so that you are ready to report on it in writing on Fridays. For people in class, we will write that in class. For people online or doing the flex learning, we'll be doing that from home, obviously, in the same Canvas assignment, the one that says personal reading, calendar, week, whatever. So we've done week 2. This Friday is week 3, and then we'll continue from there. But you can see on the due dates which one is due on that Friday. Now, with that reading assignment, it is also considered what we call a curriculum-based assessment for writing. So the reading gives you ideas. So it's really important that you read that, reading every day, the 20 minutes outside of class. And then when we come to writing on our Fridays, it's very, very important that we get in the groove of writing the best we can. So spelling, we're not timed on that. So I want you to take your time and make sure that it's the best writing you can do. That shows me what I need to work on in class. So I want you to kind of consider that writing on Fridays about what you've read to be kind of a test. So it's not a test you're going to get lower points for if something is spelled wrong or something's not punctuated correctly or there's a grammar mistake or something like that. All that does is tell me that you need to work on those things. And so I will spend more time giving lessons about those specific things. Please, please, please make sure that when we do our writing on Friday on what we read, you use the skills you have. They require periods at the end of sentences. You should be capitalizing the first letter of the sentence. We'll be going into a lot of detail this year about those things and lessons. So as you learn, try really hard to start using those skills that you're learning. So Friday, curriculum-based assessment. It just means that when we're doing an assignment, that's how I am learning what skills you have and what skills you need to learn. So take your time, especially the students doing online. That reading connected with the writing you do on Fridays is a big part of your grade. So make sure that you're doing that. And then my students in class, we're going to be spending time on those Fridays, really getting in there and writing the best we can for at least 10 minutes based on what we've read. And then that writing will be what we use to make sure we're teaching the right things for every single class. So that's our writing. The novel choice, this is just a side note. I'm going to be sending more announcements about this through Canvas, but we are going to be reading a novel unit. I have gotten a grant for my students, so when we do choose what we're going to be reading, each of my classes will read something different, and I will be buying a copy of that book that we choose, so you'll be able to keep it. So I really want your ideas. If you've read a book that you think is awesome and that you think would be a good option for us to read in class, please tell me. I'd love for a quick email to say, hey, I read this book and it was awesome. And then I can read that book and I can see if that maybe is an option that we could study in class for our novel unit. We'll be buying those books around the end of October, 1st of November. And so if you have any ideas, please get those to me as soon as you can. Contact, just in case. My email, baputris@wsd.net. Okay? that is also on my Canvas page and on your grade page on my Weaver. So if you ever need to contact me, there it is. So, last thing, have compassion on me and I'll have compassion on you. So if something is messed up with Canvas, please let me know. If a grade is messed up, please let me know. Over the last couple days or a week or so, I've been struggling through a massive problem with Canvas where all of the online only assignments were being synced into the gradebook. So a lot of my students had bad grades, and that I feel very sorry for. I did finally fix it, and now it might be a little bit of a problem with flex learners who are doing their work from home, because I need to go through and make sure that each of those assignments gets put in the gradebook. And if you're noticing that something is missing, or maybe I mixed something up and I haven't fixed it in a couple days, please let me know. If your student is failing, if this is a parent watching this video, please make sure, if you're curious about that, you can email me and I can just double check to make sure that everything is perfect in the gradebook. And I feel sorry for those students who have gotten in trouble over the last couple weeks because my gradebooks kept getting messed up. I thought I had fixed it like 5 times, and every day it would start over, and the system would sync over the assignments that weren't supposed to be assigned to every student, and then their grade would be a bad grade again. And I feel sorry for that, but I think I've fixed it. So if you see something like that, please let me know. Parents and students, everybody, if you see a bad grade because something's missing and your student is saying, but I turned that in, please email me and I can double check and I can make sure. Because sometimes I had a problem with our system, or sometimes I haven't graded it, because I usually do all my grading every couple days. So there might be something that was turned in that hasn't been synced up yet. But you can ask me and I'll say, oh yeah, they did, I just haven't graded it yet. And then I'll get it done whenever I can, as soon as possible. So you know what's going on. Midterm is coming up, so if there is something missing or something messed up, please tell me soon so I can make sure those midterm grades are all perfect. And that's what I've got for right now. So I'm going to put this up as an assignment with just a simple submission that you'll say, okay, I listened to this and I know what's going on. And then I will continue to get more and more as we have separate lessons about writing or the things that we need to do for flex learners. I'll make sure that everything is on there as we go, at least a couple times a week. But focus on that reading, the writing on Fridays, and then the other assignments that pop up on English. And I know you all have a lot to do and you're busy and there's a lot of grades. So please let me know if you need some more time or if something needs to be fixed. Okay, thank you guys so much. Thank you for your patience with me as I learn this new system. And please feel free to ask for patience if you thought you submitted something and you didn't. My assignments allow for as many submissions as you need to do, okay? So if you've resubmitted something, please let me know and I will change the grade or fix it. And so if you get a lower grade on something, please feel free to submit it again. That only works up until the end of a term. So if something goes past the end of the term, I can't do anything about it. So please make sure as you go, you're redoing any assignments you may have missed or that something went wrong or maybe you got a lower grade on, and then I'll be able to fix it. So again, contact me. If you have any ideas for novels, please send them my way with an email. And then if you have any questions about something that goes wrong, please email me and I'll try to fix it. Thanks a lot, guys.